All right, so it's looking like we got a busy week ahead of ourselves as Adidas prepares to unload all of their leftover scraps, all of the Yeezys that have been probably sitting around in the warehouse getting moldy as a final send-off for the iconic collaboration. So as far as this week's releases, we can expect to see several different styles you guys already know. Plus, we're gonna see classics returning such as the 350 V1 Pirate Black. We got the 700 V1 Wave Runners coming back as well. And I really hate to be the bearer of bad news, but honestly, y'all, I really feel like this is gonna be it. I know there's this headline that's been floating around saying Adidas has over 200 million euros worth of Yeezys still planned to release, but honestly, as somebody that's covered this scene extensively for years now, I truly feel like this is it, because remember, this quote came directly from Adidas' quarterly financial meeting, which actually took place back in April. And since then, it really feels like things have changed. Like just in the last week or so, it feels like Adidas has dropped somewhere like over 100 different styles. We're seeing them even now sending Yeezys to outlets with 50% off discounts. So truly, I wouldn't really believe the hype, and I'm guessing this may be actually it. Now, we'll touch on that a little bit here shortly, but as far as tomorrow's releases, we can expect to see nothing but foam runners and slides, two of Yeezy's most popular styles, which have remained at the top throughout the year. So I feel like, honestly, these models are truly game changers, revolutionizing the footwear industry with their minimal but yet intricate design featuring a single EVA unit. So as far as foam runner colorways, we can expect to see tomorrow, we have the MX Carbon, which features a black base. You got a couple of gray, purple swirls in there to complete the MX look. This is one of the most unique foam runner styles that we've ever seen drop till this day. We also have the MX Granite, a pair which originally made its debut last year. This pair has a little controversy behind it because apparently Adidas used a new mold during the manufacturing process, which thus returned with a somewhat slightly different shape, which I feel like just to your average consumer, they probably wouldn't notice. But if you're one of those people that have been buying foam runners for years, you can notice a visibly more flat surface featured on the upper. Then we have the Foam Runner Onyx, which originally debuted during the Donda 2 listening event. It then went on to become one of the most popular foam runner styles, and of course, being it is an all black foam runner. So if you've never tried a pair of foam runners, unfortunately, they do not come in half sizes. You only have whole sizes to choose from. So as far as sizing recommendations, I would suggest to round up to your nearest whole size. But if I have to be 100% honest, I'm gonna be real, y'all. I haven't worn my foam runners in a while. Now, my Yeezy slides, on the other hand, I'm still rocking those on the daily. So as far as Yeezy styles that we can expect to see coming up tomorrow, we got the Yeezy Slide Onyx. Essentially, you have an all black version of the Yeezy slides. Now, these next couple of colorways, y'all, to be real, you really can't spot the difference unless you're just like a serial killer, a psycho, something like that. So this next pair is actually the Granite, and then you have the Slate Gray. So all three of these, I like to refer to them as 50 shades of gray. Do not believe the hype. These are essentially all the same color. But hey, if you gotta have each and every single individual color, hey, just go ahead and do your thing. Now, this lighter color pair actually happens to be the pure pair, so I think that's probably gonna be the most popular of the 4 different styles that we have dropping tomorrow. Now, also, I do wanna remind everybody that we can expect to potentially see more styles. The list that I'm showing you guys is the original list that had leaked previously, but since then, Soul Retriever has actually added more pairs, so just expect to see a little bit more than what we've shown you guys here today. Possibly expect to see those green glows, maybe even the Azure slides, and possibly a couple of other foam runner colorways on top of the ones already shown. So as far as tomorrow's releases, expect a 10 a.m. Eastern drop. That's the standard time that we've seen all of these releases go down. So I wouldn't expect anything to change for tomorrow. I would also expect for tomorrow's releases to be a Q style drop, which means that Adidas will pre-authorize your card in advance, even if you do not win the sneakers. So just be aware of that. Just make sure you have all of your funds intact before entering any of these Q drops. So I'm expecting things to go very fast. I'm expecting the worst. And honestly, I would say that tomorrow's drop will all be kind of based upon stock numbers. If Adidas has any type of substantial stock for any of these releases, they may not be an instant sellout, but I'm just guessing that a lot of these pairs are gonna be just leftover scraps, and I'm expecting them to move fast. But anything that has a decent amount of stock could potentially sit for a little bit, but I wouldn't expect any of these pairs to sit for too long. As I've mentioned so many times, countless amount of times, that these are 2 of Yeezy's most popular styles. Plus, it's summertime, so a lot of people are gonna be looking to rock these joints on feet. So just good luck to everybody trying to secure any of these pairs. Again, I imagine this will probably be the last time that we ever see foam runners or slides release. Again, there's that big headline floating around saying that Adidas has 200 million euros worth of Yeezy releases planned, but I don't think it's going to be looking as sweet as you guys all think it is. I'm guessing that as far as this week, this will probably be the last time that we see Adidas drop in a major capacity via the Confirmed app. And I think all of these unsold pairs that we see right here are just going to go ahead and be sent to the outlets to be discounted, you know, to just unload all of the inventory. So that big headline, remember the 200 million euro headline does come from Adidas quarterly financial report, which actually took place back in April. Now, the next big information that we're going to get from Adidas and Yeezy will be at the end of summertime when we get their next quarterly financial report. And I guess that's when we'll find out what they're going to do with all of these leftover pairs, if that's it, or if we have more releases planned. Now, while I would love to see Adidas continue to just keep dropping all of these pairs, I really honestly feel like they're just trying to, like, you know, get this all off their hands. They just want to kind of move on from this Yeezy situation. And same with on Ye's side. I feel like he's tired of seeing this. Remember how he spazzed out last time Adidas was dropping these Yeezys? This time, he's been just keeping things quiet. I think he's just ready for them to just unload all of this inventory. That way, both parties can move on. So what do you guys think Adidas has in plans for the future? Do you think they'll ever be able to drop a collaboration that could do 1/10 of what we saw this Yeezy collaboration do? Plus, on the other side of things, rumors have it that Ye is planning to drop another big Yeezy drop coming up sometime soon. We know he's right now, I guess, in Italy, traveling to Japan. You know, we got Yeezy designers out there as well. So you already know something most definitely is cooking up. But as far as these Adidas Yeezy releases, all I can tell you guys is good luck. It's going to be a big week. And then I guess the final send-off will be Thursday when we see Adidas drop those Wave Runners. So as far as these styles, these are iconic classics, and I guess you could say that Ye and Adidas were the closest thing to rival what Nike and Jordan brand is doing here in the footwear industry. So as far as all of these classic styles, I would expect to see people still rocking Adidas and Yeezys from years now, and it looks like people are just looking to grab and store as many of these pairs so they can rock these joints for years to come. So let me know what you guys think. Do you feel like this is it for Adidas and Yeezy, or do you honestly feel like Adidas will plan to drop pairs, you know, for the next few quarters or so? Drop your feedback down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please help support the channel by hitting the like button. I just want to check in with you guys real quick here on this lovely Sunday. Get everybody prepared for tomorrow's release. Kind of, you know, keep everybody's expectations in line. So salute to everybody for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm J.A. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll be back tomorrow to recap all the madness that went down. Love. I'm out.